What's going on, Unlimited Lifer? Coach Corey here, together we'll do it better. And in this video, I'm going to go over what the 30-day challenge is and how it works, what you can expect from it, and all that good stuff. So first of all, congratulations on taking action and actually being a part of this 30-day challenge, right? It's not going to be easy. I'm going to tell you right now. If you've never gone live before, going live for your very first time is going to be, something that's gonna be tough to do. A lot of people struggle just pushing the button to go live, right? And then to do it for 30 consecutive days just makes it a challenge. And that's why it's the 30-day live challenge. I know a lot of people out there do a lot of challenges, and they're like 7-day challenges or 14-day challenges. Well, those aren't really challenging, right? I mean, it's easy to do a 7-day challenge. It's easy to do a 5-day challenge. But to do a 30-day challenge, now that's another story. Granted, there's always 90 days or 180 days or whatever, and those are really challenging. But by the end of this 30-day live challenge, guys, you're going to have the confidence to get on camera and share your story with the world, and ultimately, make money selling your own products or whatever down the road, because that's why we're probably here. So, how the 30-day challenge works, you're going to be inside of this group, the Unlimited Life Academy. It might look different. I'm sure I'll probably change the cover at some point, and the name should probably change or stay the same. But nonetheless, you're going to be in this group, and when you come in and you're ready to do the challenge, the first thing that I'm going to ask is that you just do a post saying, that you accept the challenge, something along those lines. I'm so glad to be here. Just do a regular post. Then, once you are ready to do the challenge will start on the first Monday of every month. So I'm not sure when you're joining this challenge, but once you do, the first Monday of the month will be day 1, and you're just going to come over here to the unit section, and you're just going to follow this roadmap, right? So each unit has its own day. You just click on the day, and then read the description of what the day is going to be, and go ahead and do your live video for that day. And all 30 days are already lined out in here. There's a few days that I want to go over real quick, because they're, you gotta kind of like pre-do the days, or you kind of need to know what the day is going to be about before you get to them, right? So I think on day 15, let me get down to it. So on day 15 is when we are going to do a 5-day challenge, right? Or a 5-day boot camp or something like that. So day 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 are going to all be basically you teaching something over the course of a 5-day boot camp. And then on day 19, you actually get to practice your pitch, right? So doing these little boot camps are a great way to get people into your system, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Basically what you'll do is do some posts and stuff saying that you're going to do a 5-day boot camp on whatever topic it is that you are the expert at, or you're trying to sell a service in, and then over the course of the first four days, you're kind of just talking about those services, and then ultimately on day 19 you're going to upsell that whatever you have to go along with it. So if you have a course, or if you have some kind of training program, more advanced training or whatever, day 19 is going to be the day that you guys actually pitch that. Other than that, I think there's one other day that we do. I'm trying to remember what days they are now. Here on day 22 is going to be an actual interview day, right? So what I want you to do, doing interviews is a great way to build your authority. It's a great way to position yourself, because usually you can reach out to influencers or whatever you want to call them that are maybe a level or two above you, and get them to do an interview, especially if you have a Facebook group. So on day 22, we're going to have you guys actually practice your interview, or doing an interview, and you can do that by either reaching out to somebody outside of the group and ask them if they want to be interviewed inside the group, or find somebody that's doing the challenge that's going to need to be interviewed as well, and then you guys can kind of team up and do them in one video, right? So if you get somebody from outside the group, you're just going to interview that person on day 22. Make sure that you schedule it for that Monday, whatever Monday that is. And then if it's somebody that's in this group, again, you're just going to reach out to them, and you guys will just set up a time that you can both be on the live, and then you will interview them, and then take a quick break, and then they will interview you. You can do it in all one live, so you don't have to stop the live and go and start another one, and that day will count for both. So those are the two main things that I wanted you guys to be aware of when doing this challenge. Make sure that you put together some kind of 5-day boot camp with an offer at the end of it, and then also here on day 22 that you reach out to somebody to do an interview of, and that's going to be kind of the basis of this challenge. There is this one as well. So on day 23, just after your interview, you're going to do like a 3-part training series. And the reason that I do this is because it's a great way to get more people to watch your lives. So basically, if you have like top 3 tips, tricks, strategies, whatever you want to call it, on a certain thing, you're going to lay that out over the course of 3 days. So rather than doing one live where you're just giving all of your information, you're going to give a little bit of your information on all 3 days. And that's going to help you guys build up more engagement on your lives, because when somebody comes in to watch your live and they're watching maybe day 2 or day 3, they're going to be inspired to go back and watch day 1 or day 2. And also, if they come on day 1, you're going to always tell them something like at the end of it, like, hey, make sure to come back tomorrow for tip number 2 or tip number 3 or whatever it is, right? So it's going to get you guys more engagement on your videos that way. So again, that's just going to be a little quick 3-day thing here on day 23. And ultimately, I think that's about it as far as the actual days. Always feel free to ask any questions that you want inside of the discussion. And use this, guys. Like, the biggest thing here is I want you guys to make sure that this group is your practice facility, right? So if you've ever played sports before, maybe we probably haven't played on a professional level, but every professional team has a practice facility, and then they have like their stadium, right? Their game day stadium. So think of this group as your practice facility. I want you coming in here practicing like all of your engagement posts, any kind of just regular posts, like you just type up something, asking a question or whatever. Practice those posts in here. Practice your lives in here, obviously. And then once you get kind of feedback from the members of the group, go out there and do it on your own, right? Do it on your personal profile, do it on your page, do it in your own Facebook group, whatever it is. But remember, the whole point of this group is just to get you really comfortable and confident doing those things before you go out there and try them in the real world. Because I know doing stuff on your personal profile or in a group can be kind of nerve-wracking at times, right? So this is just a great way that you can come in here, kind of practice those things before you go out and do them on your own. And that's how you're going to get the best benefit out of this, right? Now, with that being said, if you're brand new to the group, I want you to go over here to these 3 little buttons and make sure that you turn on all notifications, right? So all posts, you want to make sure that that's selected, because what it's going to do is, if you're doing the challenge, every time somebody goes live, you're going to get a notification saying that somebody's going live in this group, right? And that's going to be one of your best accountability partners, because you're going to be seeing this all day long. People are jumping in, doing their lives for the day or whatever. So it's going to remind you to do your live as well. The other thing is, the biggest benefit that you guys are going to get in this group, I'll tell you from doing this group 7 or 8 times now, or doing this challenge 7 or 8 times, the biggest benefit that you're going to get is by the connections and the relationships that you build from the other members doing this challenge, right? So there's going to be people from all areas of life, all kinds of businesses and stuff like that are coming in here doing this challenge, because they're all on a path to just grow to that next level, and they're all wanting to learn how to do Facebook Lives and put their content out there at a higher level. So you never know who's going to come into this group, but I've seen it happen plenty of times before, where people come in here, they make relationships with the other members that are doing the 30-day live challenge, and they all go off to do like collaborations and stuff and have had huge success. So make sure that you turn on all the notifications of the group, at least while you're doing the 30-day live challenge, and then get engaged and get interactive with the people that are doing the lives, right? If you can't catch them live, watch the replay, and then, like I always say, take notes while you're watching other people's lives, whether it's in this group or outside of the group. Anytime that you're doing, or anytime that you're watching somebody else's live, just leave comments the whole time that you're watching the video of the things that they're talking about that are good things to know, like things that you would take notes on, right? and that's going to help you guys get noticed by them, and they're going to know who you are, and that's how you establish that first connection, that first relationship. So I think that's it. I know this is a kind of a longer video, but I just want to go over everything just so you know. And if you have any questions, again, just feel free to come into the group. You can tag me in the post, ask the question, and I'll be in there to answer it for you. Other than that, guys, I wish you the best of luck. This is going to change your life, not just your Facebook lives, right? So have a great time, and we will see you guys inside the group.